Welcome Freedom Hero. In this episode you will find out about 5 marketing productivity tips that work. And now let me ask you a question. Does this sound familiar to you? You excitedly start the week, fill up your to-do list with different business and marketing activities. After you finish the list, you look through it and you start feeling a bit overwhelmed by the amount of things to do, and you think you better get started right away if you want to do it all. As the days of the week are passing by, you feel more and more frustrated because you can't get to finish everything you planned for each day. And even though you knew it's that you need to do more marketing to grow your business, but it seems like there is never enough time to do it all unless you would take away time from other things like family and friends. The good news is you can beat time with the following 5 marketing efficiency tips. My name is István Bújdosó and this is the 47 Marketing Show that reveals smart tips and efficiency hacks for busy entrepreneurs to get more marketing done in less time. And now let's get on with the first tip, which is number 1, the quickest way to win more time. When you use this method, almost instantly you can free up time, sometimes even a significant amount. This is how it works. It's a simple 3-step method. First, look through all the marketing and business activities you do, especially the ones that are regular and ongoing. Then, step number 2, check how much time each activity takes and how much result you get from it. Step number 3, if an activity brings little results compared to the amount of time it takes to do, and your business can live and grow without it, then eliminate that activity. And that's it. Do this exercise every 3 or 6 months to win more time for marketing by getting rid of the unnecessary and resource-eating activities. This way, you can almost instantly free up more time in your busy schedule. Sometimes, elimination may require an extra step, which is replacing the way you do things with a more efficient one. To give you an example, regularly supporting clients over the phone can be a time-consuming thing to do, but as support is essential, the elimination of support calls only makes sense if it's replaced by a more efficient way, like with a quickly responding online chat or email support. It makes sense, right? Okay, the next marketing productivity tip is number 2, the biggest time saver, which is marketing automation. It has multiple benefits, like you can win a lot of free time by replacing manual ongoing activities. Either you or your team does that task. And automations can do things a lot quicker sometimes, which can give you even more time. Plus, it makes it a lot easier to scale your marketing up. And most of the times, marketing automations are more reliable than humans. These are just a few of many benefits that you can get from automating things. Generally, the rule of thumb is automate as much marketing activities as possible and make sense. When it comes to this area, some people are worried because automation sounds technical. On a level, it is, but the good news is that nowadays the softwares are simpler and simpler to use, even without technical experience. With some research, you will find the right tool that you can start using quickly and easily with a minimal learning curve. The benefits and the time savings of automations are much bigger than the task to learn and implement them. Okay, the next tip is number 3, this saves time where automation can't. The simple fact is sometimes a marketing activity is time consuming and ongoing, but it is not possible to automate it, or it would cost more to automate than it cost doing it manually. And that's when delegating that task to your team may save you a lot of time. For example, even just freeing up 1 hour a day of your own time by delegating one or more activities can be a huge win. That time saving means over 31 business days in a year. Just imagine what you could do with that extra time. If you have never hired and managed anybody previously and might even have heard some bad stories about delegating, then here's a few tips, simple tips for you to get started. Start with hiring a freelancer virtual assistant for a few hours a week so you can get used to delegating without any huge investments. Hire the VA via a reputable portal like Upwork. Choose somebody who has a longer work history with great reviews on the platform. Have a quick chat with them, him or her, to get a feel about how well they communicate. And if you're happy so far, hire them for a short test period, give clear instructions, and check on their work from time to time. Don't forget that the beginning is a learning curve on both sides, so the two of you may need to adjust to make things work the best. And it's that simple to get started with minimal risk. Okay, it's time to talk about number 4, the time bender. Marketing tools can be used either efficiently or not so productively or completely in an inefficient way. And that is true to doing any business activities as well. And this is where optimized processes come into the picture. They are a sort of time benders. Without them, ongoing marketing activities are most likely going to be inefficient and are going to waste time. That's why it is key to create optimized processes for any marketing your business does, especially for the ones that you are delegating. That way your team can make things happen the most productive way and consistently, and even without you being involved in those activities. The rule of thumb when it comes to processes is keeping them as simple and clear as possible, and that pays off in productivity and consistency as well. Okay, tip number 5, how to boost marketing efficiency. In an ideal world, all productivity efforts would save the most time from the beginning, but the truth is that they can be far from the best at the start. And that's why optimization is another great way to boost your marketing efficiency. You can use this simple 4-step optimization process for each marketing activity. First, define the key numbers that can show you the performance of that marketing activity. You may have heard about these as key performance indicators or KPIs. Depending on the specific activity, these can be different indicators. Just to give you a few general examples, think about numbers like how much time does it take to do that task, what results do you get from it, what profit does it generate, and so on. Then the second optimization step is measuring and tracking those numbers for a while. The third step is analyzing the performance numbers. And step number 4 is asking the question, how can you make it more efficient, then adjusting the process accordingly. And that's it. From time to time, repeat this 4-step optimization process on each marketing activity you do, especially on the new ones. Let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is from this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, smash the like button, it helps the channel a bit, and make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell so you get notified of the future videos just like this one.